Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're looking at a vest today. We're looking at the Warrior Tactical Vest. So this is a rather large vest. It's got some padding in it with lots of accessories. Definitely something that you would wear in a set. You know, you attach it to a harness, or you can do all sorts of stuff with it. But it definitely is not a lightweight version. This is the real deal version right here. So let's get into it and start looking at it. We'll start on the front and kind of work our way around the front, and then flip it over, look at the back, open it up, do all that stuff. Let's try to start with the top here. So the strapping at the top does have some padding in it, which is great. It's going to be over your shoulders, so the more comfortable you can make it with the weight that it's going to be supporting, the more padding, the better on that one. You have a couple D-rings and some loops on it, so if you need to hang anything off of it, you can. And then it is adjustable through Velcro. So depending on how big you need it to be, you can make it larger, or you can make it smaller, depending on the size of the body that it's going on. So adjustable through Velcro on both sides. And I like the Velcro adjustment rather than the strap adjustment, because it just seems to be quicker and easier to do, personally. Coming down from there, we've got a couple different pouches. We'll unzip this one and open it up. Just an open pouch right there to store some things inside there. Coming down to the next step, you do have a Velcro, I'm going to call it a patch, to stick stuff on there. So you can stick a Velcro patch onto this Velcro patch. So basically to give you some Velcro mounting area right there, stick some stuff on it. This flops down and you've got two clear windows, so if you need any identification, you can put them in there and just fold it down. And then behind that also is another little pouch right here. So you've got the Velcro patch, the big pouch that you unzip to get into, a little pouch to go in there, fold down with two different identification windows, and the front. Now the Warrior patch is stitched on. You can't pull that off. I guess you could undo it and pull it off of there, but it's stitched in. Come down a little bit further, you got a zipper, and then just an open pouch on the front side right here. We've got 3 slots for, depending on what you're playing airsoft, you could put magazines inside of there, paintball, maybe some paintball grenades, or small 100-round pods. A standard pod, 140-round standard pod or bigger, is not going to fit into these pouches along the front, but you can put whatever you want inside of there. On the outside, you've got slotting for shotgun shells or 10-round tubes, whatever you want to slide down inside of there. CO2 cartridges, lots of options for that. These particular pieces right here, you can see that I can stick my hand underneath there. The reason for this is these straps right here are part of the harness system that goes around, and they are on elastic so that we can stretch them and wrap them around our body. We'll show you that when we get to this side of it right here, which is coming up pretty quick. The bottom has loops, so you can put a belt on this and then hang stuff from a belt, maybe like a drop leg holster or something like that. But you do have the mounts for a belt set up on the bottom down there. All right, so, I forgot this one. You have a little extra pouch hanging off the side right here. And you could remove this if you wanted to. It is just on a little snap right there. You can pull that off, but leave it on there. Put some stuff in it. Accessorize. It's all about accessories. Let's go to the back side right here. We'll talk about the sides real quick, since we're kind of getting there. So the sides, this is going to loop around the front and come around the front side of you. And then, so this is going to come around this way. Then you're going to take these and you're going to stretch them around. And that's going to work as like a tournament style harness setup right there. Definitely secure to your body, keeping it from bouncing and stuff as you're running along, which is great. Depending on what you put on the backside, if you're going to load this up with a lot of different gear, then you definitely want to make this as secure as possible when it's attached to you. Starting from the top right here, again, padding, and we're going to fold this open. We'll show you all the padding on the inside. You have I believe this is used for carrying. If you had to carry someone that had their vest on, you could grab them right there and carry them around. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what that's for, but it's there. Little zippered pouch again on the backside for storage. Coming down to the bottom, this is our harness setup right here. So this is a, well actually this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pack right here. Now, depending on how you want to set it up, you could use all these for pods. You could do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 and use this right here for a tank. That's up to you how you want to set it up. All of these pieces on the backside are removable. So if you don't like the configuration, you could peel all these things off and put something else on there. Or maybe just do a pack or your tank and a couple pods. Or get rid of this altogether and do just some pods. Whatever you want to do. Oh, I see that's attached to that. Maybe this is so that you can take some of the weight of this off of your back. Seeing now that this is Velcroed to this strap that comes along here is attached to this, which is Velcroed down, I take back what I said earlier as far as being able to carry someone with this. You couldn't lift this up while someone's wearing this vest and expect this to stay attached on the Velcro side. So this is just to take some of the weight out of this if you're putting like a tank inside there or something like that. All right, so you got a lot of options as far as packs are going right there. And then some people like to carry their pods up, some like down, you know, depending on how you like to do it, that's up to you. But it easily fits large pods. This is an alpha pod, HK pod, goes in no problem. Lock lid pods, no problem. So fitting pods into this pack is not an issue. And if you want to carry them one way or the other, I would recommend always carrying them this way. If you decide to turn it around and do it this way, it is harder to get the pod out to reach up behind you and pull the pod out. So obviously if you want it on your back, definitely recommend them facing down. Plenty of secure Velcro attachment right here to make sure that these aren't going to come apart while you're running around. So I wouldn't worry about pods falling out. All right, let's get to the inside. So undo these again. All right, open up to the inside. Come over. Woo, just knock some stuff over. Over to here. Basically, you've got the same kind of thing on both sides here. You have padding and you have a pass-through. This is how they got the padding in there to begin with. So you could, in theory, pull this padding out of this little slot right here and replace it with something else. Maybe you want thicker padding, maybe you want thinner padding, maybe you want no padding. You could do it in here. So you can reach in there, pull that out, and you can do that on this side as well. You can reach in there and pull that out if you wanted to adjust, change, get rid of some section of the padding, put some more in one section, whatever you want to do. It gives you that option to get inside there and customize that padding setup, make it more akin to what you want to put in there. So this is the Warrior Tactical Vest. It's got all sorts of padding, it's got all sorts of spots and pockets inside of it. It's got all sorts of accessories, adjustability. It's just what you need if you're looking for that tactical or that scenario paintball or airsoft setup. So Warrior Tactical Vest, get yours today at ansgear.com.